Hey YouTube, what's up? Blue Witch here. Let's get some candles lit. For Hecate, my queen, my goddess, my mother, my father, King Belial, love of my life. So, what's the matter, buddy? What's the matter, Rumbler? Let's see what Rumbler wants. Come here. Come here. What's the matter? Come here. Come say hi to everybody. You want to say hi to everybody? No, we're not going out there. Come here. Oh, look at Rumbler. Look at, say hi. I know. So, he's freaking out because we were in here and then all of a sudden there's a dog at the door. It didn't belong to us. Yeah, he didn't belong to us. So I tried to get his collar and see it, you know, because he had 2 tags on his collar, and I tried to call and he's gone, got away. So I just asked Hecate to make sure he gets home, because I can't keep him here because he'll probably get eaten. My dogs are not, they're very territorial. And I couldn't get a hold of anyone to come and get him, and then that dog was kind of squirrely and he got away. Anyway, so I wanted to talk to you guys about, remember last night when I was going to start that one spell and then I went, oh, I can't do this one, I don't know why. Well, upon further research, it was because she, with the initials of FJT, changed her mind about who she wanted me to do the love binding spell with. She had 2 guys, and she changed her mind. First she wanted this one guy, and then she changed her mind and wanted another, and I did not get that email, and I had printed her up with the other guy. And so when I went back and looked, I was like, well, it's a good thing I listened, because otherwise she would have been bound with the wrong person. Yeah, almost happened. Okay, this one's for later. Hang on a second, I'll just get my stuff and we'll just get started. Let me turn that music down, and we'll get started on this right away. Okay, just a second. Excuse me, Rumbles, could you move, please? Thank you. Good boy. Watch out. Watch out. Turn this down. Oopsie, I didn't mean to push that one. Alright. Okay, Mommy's going to get started. You're not going out there after that dog. You leave that dog alone. He's gone. You don't need to go find him. It's all good. We got it under control. So anyways, darling, I wasn't being mean or whatever, and I'm certainly not being judgmental. I just wanted to do the right thing by you, and Hecate said that's not right, stop, and so I stopped, and then I researched it and I remembered, and I was like, oh, she's so smart. Okay, go get back, please. Thank you. Are you gonna help me do love spells tonight? Rumbler's gonna help do love spells tonight. Are you gonna help, Rumbler? You are? What are you gonna do? How are you gonna help me, buddy? He never does this. He's very upset about me touching that other dog. I know. I know I touched him, didn't I? Was I bad? It's alright, buddy. It's alright. He's gone. Blair's like, I'll kill him. I'll kill him. Touch my mom. It's all good, buddy. Okay. Let's get started, shall we? Oh, Rumbler. You stink. Go. Go on. Go lay down, buddy. Go get in your beanbag. He's so jealous. Go. Go lay down. Go lay down. I'm doing my video. I can't be bothered by you right now. Do you... Wow, that fire just jumped like this far. Watch out. I might have to put that out. Let me see what happened. It jumped all the way over here. Wowza. That's on in an A spell that I did last night. It's the second candle I put on there. And it is jumping all over the place. That's okay, we're just going to let it do its thing. Sorry. I promise I'm not distracted. I'm just busy. What was I going to tell you? Oh, you guys. Okay, so I don't have to, but I really feel like I need to do a little testimony for Belial. A while back, I did a spell to protect a child that was hit by a man. I don't know if you guys remember it, but I left that curse. I cursed him with Belial. Like, I cleared everybody off the schedule, and just me and Belial and you guys. We all did that curse over here. I don't know if you remember, but the guy hit a kid that wasn't his kid anyways, but he hit a lady's child and left marks on the kid's body. And so the mom called me because she's one of my clients, freaking out. And so I took it straight to Belial. And Belial and I did a curse on him and that guy. He was very tied into the family, engaged to be married to a person in the family, and was around and in the house at the time that this happened. And he broke off the engagement within a week and was completely gone and banished, if you will, from the whole house within the next week. So within 2 weeks, he's long gone, and he's not around that family anymore. And so I just wanted to say thank you to Belial. And I bought him special flowers, sunflowers. That is what I like to put on his altar, because I feel like that is appropriate. Because he's the sun, you know, his moon is the sun, and they're yellow, and he likes them. So I always feel like I just really like to show him how much I love him and appreciate him, as I do with Hecate. They always have fresh flowers on their altars, and always have their candles are usually lit, but his are not lit on his altar, but this one is. I'll do it after we do this spell, but yeah, I just wanted to do that testimony for him real quickly, because I know that he has a bad reputation with other sorcerers and witches, and I just want to tell you that I love him so much, and I appreciate him, and he's a fucking badass, and I don't care what anybody says. They can kiss my ass, and he likes that. His candle's dancing around. So is Hecate's. Yeah, kiss my ass if you don't like him. We don't care, huh, Belial? Anyways, so I had to do a little bit of a cleansing. Anyways, so I'm going to be working a lot for you guys this week, because not this weekend, but next weekend, Friday and Saturday, I will not be working. Not this week, but the following week, the 11th and the 12th, I will not be working. And so I get to go on a little trip, just a little tiny one. But it counts. Every little thing counts. And I'm excited about it. And I got my nails done today. That was a good thing, because they were bad. And I got little red sparklies. Anyways, I know I'm a weirdo. I can't help it. Anyways, let me see if I can get this mess figured out here. What did I do? Well then, apparently, I made a big mess of this. Oh, I see what I did. I just wrapped it up. There you are. Okay, hold on. Almost got it. So, did everyone have a great day today? I had a great day today. I am not doing very good at unraveling this. I say we just cut it all up. Just chop it. Right? Oh wait, there's the other piece. Hang on. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now we got it. Tedious things like this. Seriously. Anyways, so we're going to be starting out tonight with that spell that I was supposed to do last night that I didn't do because I had the wrong person on the paper. Because somebody changed her mind. Which is so funny. It cracks me up. I think I'll choose the other one instead. Alrighty then. Glad you caught that. Alright, we're ready now. Look at that. Okay, we got all of our herbs right here because I was getting smarter about keeping everything together. Right? Okay, so this is for F, J, and RC. And I did the thing where I mixed your pictures together, so it's quite beautiful. I love it. Oh wait, let me make sure this is small enough. Is this gonna fit? This is not gonna fit in there. There we go. Get these giant cinnamon sticks from the grower, and they are big cinnamon sticks. All right. Oh wait, I wanted to write the little name tag thingy, huh? want to tell you guys something else too, but I don't know if I should or not. But it's pretty funny. But I'll just tell you guys. But let me do this spell first, and then I'll tell you guys, because it's kind of more testimony, but it's like for me testimony. So it's my stuff to tell. I think I'll start this way. I bind you together. That you will love her, you will think of her, and you will want to be with her every day. You think of her in the morning, you think of her in the afternoon, you want to date her, you want to marry her, you want to spend the rest of your life with her. She's your friend, she's your lover, she is the air you breathe. She means more to you than anything else. You will cherish her. You will fall madly in love with her. And you will want to be with her. You will want a relationship with her. You admire her. When you look at her, it makes you happy. Her energy feels good to you. You want to be with her forever and ever. You think of her. You dream of her. You talk about her to all your friends. She's the only one you think of. You want to date her. You want to call her and ask her out, see what she's doing, where she's at, who she's with. You love her so much. You want to be with her. You need her. You're obsessed with her. You want to marry her and you love her. So let it be. As I tie this knot, I seal your fate. As I tie this knot, I seal your fate. As I tie this knot, I seal your fate. Tie this knot, you can think of no one else but her. As I tie this knot, it's the only one you will ever love. You want to go to the next level with her. You want to date her. You want to spend more and more time with her. You want to call her all the time and build the relationship you have together. Into the jar it goes. Get in there. Hopefully it will fit. Potion. Pretty soon I'll have to make some more. But at least I won't have to make it like as often as I did. I was making it like every 3 spells. I was having to make more. I really need to do a video and show you guys how to make this. It's such awesome stuff. You would be surprised how much shit is in there. Like, I am. Oh, hang on. Let's do this real quick. I bind you together. You will fall madly in love with each other. You will spend the rest of your lives together, happily married, happily in a relationship. Friends, lovers, happiness. All right. Oh, I'm gonna have to get some more of these. Oh, I think I have more in my drawer. Let's carve it up, shall we? All right. my little heart on there. My little signature heart. It goes on all of my love spells. And then it burns and melts away. And I'm going to have to get some more. My jar's almost empty. Do I have that other tray over here? I need the other tray. This one right here. This is the herb tray, huh? Oh, I'm sorry, you guys can't even see what I'm doing because I have that big old cauldron right there. I apologize. I didn't even realize that you guys couldn't see. Oh, that candle finally went out, man. Well, let's finish this part first, and then I will tell you guys. So, a couple of days ago, where's my spoon, please? A couple of days ago, somebody was trying to put something on me. I wasn't going to say anything about it really because it didn't amount to anything. But it was just making me a little cranky, not my normal self, and I could feel it. You know, you could feel it. Like, I didn't allow it to, like, you know, get to me or anything, but I knew it was there and I could feel it, and it was trying to affect, I can't even remember what happened now. Something happened. A couple of little, no big deal things happened, and so I did a little reading, and I just asked Hecate, and she was like, yeah, you need to handle that. And she's like, just do a reversal real quick before you get started on anything. So I did it. And I had what was it like? I started it during the day at like 2 o'clock. And I think that, and I just used a little tiny candle, like one of the little vulva candles that burn up in like 10 minutes that I do the breakup spells with. I used one of those. I flipped it over, put the thing in upside down, and wrote reverse the curse and all that, you know. And that thing burned. And I said times 10 when I did it. I reversed the curse times 10, and I just like kept chanting over it. And so that thing burned. I swear to you, I promise you, it burned for 10 hours. I was like, I had it sitting right here where I could keep an eye on it behind Belial's picture. It was sitting right here the whole time I was doing spells, keeping an eye on it. And then I had it on Belial's altar for the first part of the day. I had it on Belial's altar, and then that night I put it up here. And then I set it in a thing of ashes to finish it. It burned for 10 freaking hours. I thought that was really cool because I said times 10 and then it burned for 10 hours. Isn't that weird? And I mean, they're not, I mean, what are they, like, you know, maybe 1 hour candles tops to burn for 10 hours, just that little tiny. It was crazy. I was like, are you freaking kidding? That is weird. So whoever tried to put shit on me, have fun with that. Because that was straight from Hecate, so she's the one who told me to do it. How to do it, what to say, what to do. And I was like, well, maybe I'm just having a bad day. Everybody has bad days. She's like, no. Nope. So, anyways, I thought it was weird that it burned for 10 hours. So pretty. But I don't usually like to tell you guys things like that because I feel like it gives them energy, gives them my energy. And I don't want to give anyone my, give them my energy, my enemies, my energy. Nope, it's mine. Can't have it. But stay. So anyways, it was just weird and crazy. And I even had my friend on the phone with me, and he was like, that thing's still going? I'm like, yeah, that's fucking wild, huh? So it was pretty cool though. And so Belial told me when I first started working with him, he said that first I asked another time when somebody was coming against me, I asked him to defeat my enemies and to destroy them, and he said that he would. He promised to always to defend me and stuff, but he said that I would feel nothing more than a bee sting. Nothing would hurt me, and nothing would be allowed to come against me, and that I would know it was there, but it wouldn't be allowed to hurt me. And so I was just like, thank you, you're so special. I know I'm a dork, but I just feel so loved by them, by both my deities, my God and my Goddess, because to me, in my heart and in my being, Belial is my God. He is God. And Hecate is my goddess. My masculine and my feminine energies. Anyways, so yeah. It was funny. It was just weird that candle burned so long, because I mean, you guys know which ones I'm talking about. The ones I put on the little breakup spells, those little ones that usually go up like that. Like, I have to usually, like, within 20 minutes, they're gone. They're melted down and gone, you know. And, yeah, 10 hours. Hecate said times 10. Reverse it times 10. And I said, okay. And that sucker burned for 10 hours. So whoever was messing with me, I warned you guys. I warned you. Anyways, that's it for this one. I don't know if you can see it because I have a big old cauldron in the way, and I'm going to get off of here, put this up on the grid, and then I'll do a couple more tonight, and then we'll do a couple more tomorrow night. And we'll just keep on trucking until we get them all done. I have some curses coming up that I'm really excited about. But Hecate keeps changing it how she wants me to do it. She keeps changing it. I'm like, but what about this way? And then she's like, oh, this way is better. This will be more awesome. So this person that, not poor, she deserves it. This person, actually there's two. We have two now. We got another one today, I forgot. That's who you were talking about. Anyways, I'm gonna have to write notes on their pictures so that I don't forget which one's which. Anyways, I know, I'm crazy. Alright, you guys. I'll be back in a few minutes. Peace out.